Hey, sports card fans, it's John Wade Boggs fan. Hope you're all doing well. At this year's National, one of my main goals was to pick up as many cards as I could off of my 100 cards for $100,000 list. And I think I did a pretty good job. Specifically, I was looking for 3 Hall of Fame rookie cards that have just dogged me for at least the last 2 years. I put this list together back in November of 2021, and early on I had targeted these 3 specific rookie cards, and for whatever reason I couldn't find the right copy at the right price. I think I was being a little too picky. They're not hard to find, but I finally picked up all 3 at this year's National. The card I'm going to be showing off today is the 49th card that I've picked up off of that 100 card list, and it's the 1973 Topps Mike Schmidt rookie card. So happy that I finally have this card as part of my collection. So I'm going to turn the camera around, show the card off, as well as the other Mike Schmidt cards that I have in my collection. So let's go check out some Mike Schmidt cards. And here it is. Picked this copy up in a PSA 5. What struck me was the centering. It may not be perfect top to bottom here, but overall was very happy with the centering. I see a lot of these maybe on the left to right that are off center. And again, nice clean copy. You don't see any print marks or print dots along the black outline there of the 3 players. Not my favorite rookie card. I don't quite like multiplayer cards, but you have to have a Mike Schmidt card, rookie card in your collection. One of the greatest third basemen of all time, and some consider the greatest third baseman of all time. The other thing that impressed me with this card is the back. With some of these 73s, I know I always say it, but sometimes they are just have terrible centering on the back. And this one is nice as well. Nice and clean, centered, very nice. So happy to finally add the Mike Schmidt rookie card to my collection. Man, it's been a long time coming, and so glad to have it. So before I get into the numbers like I normally do with these 100 card list videos to sort of track my progress, I want to show off some of the other Mike Schmidt cards that I have in my collection. The next one that I have is his 75. So I'm missing his 1974, his first solo card, his second year card. Once I have that, I'll have all the cards of Schmidt from Topps through 1980. Now that's mainly where I've been collecting. I stop at 1980, but for certain player runs, I will go into the 80s, and that's the case here with Schmidt. So once I'm able to pick up his 74 Topps card, I'll probably start slowly going into the 80s and pick up the rest of his Topps cards to complete his player run. There's his 75. I also have his 76. I should have pulled the ungraded copy. I had a ungraded copy. Well, I've had it since early stages of collecting. I started collecting in 78. I don't know how I came across his 76 Topps. It may be one of the cards that I got from my cousin. He had a bunch of 77 Topps cards and I think a few 76s. I don't know what he did to it, but that card has so many creases to it. I bet you it was like run over by a Mack truck twice. But happy to have this graded copy here in this particular condition. So moving on to his 1977. Is 1978. Really like this one. This is just a classic 70s shot with the lapels there on his shirt, the batting practice helmet, the hairdo, just everything screams 1970s with this 78 Schmidt card. And of course, the 1978 Topps set is my favorite set. Moving on to his 79. This is one of the earliest cards I got when I started building my vintage collection. Picked this one up in a PSA 9. Normally I don't go for grades that high, but I don't know, I just saw it and decided to pick it up. So yeah, I have a PSA 9 copy of a Mike Schmidt from 1979, and my final one that I have in terms of my graded collection is his 1980 with the National League All-Star banner there at the top. Another batting practice pose there. All right, back to his 73 rookie card. So let's go over the numbers here. I had the Schmidt rookie card on my list and targeted a PSA 6. Now, just like my newest list, the 100 cards for $10,000, just because I had a card in a particular grade or price doesn't mean that that's the card or the grade that I was actually going to buy. I am always looking for a bargain and saw this PSA 5. Don't really need to spend the extra money for a PSA 6, but I had it on the list in a PSA 6. Now, the list, again, was put together in November of 2021. So vintage card prices have gone up since then, but then recently had pulled back a little bit. I originally thought that I would have to spend $250 to pick up a PSA 6. Well, I was able to package this Schmidt rookie with another one of the key rookie cards that I was looking for at the National and get a nice package deal. So between the two cards, this one here in a PSA 5 cost me $200. So $50 to the good from what I thought I would have to spend for a Mike Schmidt rookie card. Now, in a PSA 5, currently on the low end, which are most likely off-centered copies, they sell for around $152. The average currently is around $179, and on the high end, $220. So not quite at the high end of comps, but it's reasonable for a well-centered copy like this. $200, I think I did really good. Now, for the 49 cards that I have purchased so far or added from that 100 card list, I thought I would have to spend $11,650. Well, for these 49 cards, I've only spent $8,665, so I am $2,985 to the good. So almost saving $3,000 up to this point, almost at the halfway mark. Not too bad. Of course, we're dealing with a list that would, if I get every single card, 1952 Topps Mickey Mantle is one of the cards on there. So if I were to ever get all 100, it'll be less, hopefully less than $100,000, but at this rate, maybe not too much less than that. So if I get to 90-95% of those 100 cards, I would consider that a success. Some of the cards, at least definitely right now, are way out of my reach. But again, so far I'm having fun putting this list together. One card short of 50, and that will be, I'll be doing a video showing the 50th card sometime this week. So look out for that video. And with that, would love to know what you think about this 73 Topps Mike Schmidt rookie card, as well as the other Mike Schmidt cards that I have in my collection. And that's all I have for you. So until next time, thanks for watching.